These pictures are sick. Francesca will be so happy.
What a waste. It's just naked Twister.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So let's take those to Fran.
Maybe we'll get that hair fire option this time.
Set Fran's hair on fire in celebration.
Follicle
Well,
arson.
gorgeous, you're back. Did you get the evidence I need?
Hand it over.
I think I might. Let me look inside my overcoat.
Oh, excellent! This will do the job nicely. I'll answer all your questions now.
Can I set your hair on fire? Oh, it's
You're
not an
probably
option.
wondering. You're probably wondering whether
goodness.
this goes through my mind in everyday life. Ooh, a huge pearl. Let's set fire to that.
They missed it quickly. Instead of an Inspector Burns disguise, you could have set fire to Fran and had the actual Inspector Burns show up.
Oh dear. Maybe that's what happened to Inspector Burns. He had like a huge perm, and Tex just couldn't resist the urge to set it on fire.
Yeah, because he's having affairs. Inspector Burns is having affairs with his wife.
Yeah, in his office.
Yes, it's all coming together now.
Oh dear. Because what happened was Inspector Burns came to Tex's office and was rubbing chocolate in his wife's face. Tex came home, thought, "Ah, Inspector Burns, you're rubbing chocolate in my wife's face. Now I'm going to make you live up to your name," and set fire to his
Yes.
perm.
Set fire to him, absolutely.
Let's ask about the mugging.
I was up late having some espresso, then I saw you get jumped. The guy who hit you was real small, maybe a 5'6", 130 pounds. I didn't see his face. He took your package you were carrying, then ran off. It looked like a professional hit, but he wasn't trying to kill you. Believe me, if he wanted to, he could have. After the first guy took off, I saw another guy come running down from your office. He bent over you and went through your coat. Then he ran off too. I recognized the second guy. He was a mutant named Pug. In fact, I remember seeing him hanging around your office for the past few days. Anyway, I went over to make sure you were okay. Sal showed up a few minutes later and I made him carry you up to your office. That's all I know.
Huh. Okay then. Let's ask about Pug.
Pug is ugly as sin and smells like he sleeps in a latrine. On and off for the past week or so, I've seen him keeping an eye on your office.
Ah, thanks for telling us. A week ago. Dear. Right.
I think she was too busy at her annual hair fire meeting.
Flaming hair convention. Let's see if Chelsea knows who Pug is.
How can I help you, Tex? Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that.
Just this woman.
Oh no, not
Hiya,
Elephant
Murphy.
Hiya, Murphy.
Well, Pug and I used to hang out sometimes, but I haven't seen him for a while. I heard he's gotten a job of some kind. He doesn't work very often, and he usually sleeps in a box down by the Snow White warehouse.
Let's try that then.
Following Beak's instructions, I hang around the warehouse. Not long after, a gust of wind carries a horrible stench into my nasal passages. I turn and see a shadowy figure waddle into the alley.
The way you look at me, it makes me nervous.
Ominously pleasant, I think we'll go for.
Oh, don't get me wrong, Pug. I'm here for a friendly chat.
You mean you're not there to hurt me?
Let's go for B.
Now, why would I want to pound on you, little buddy?
Oh, no reason. I guess I thought you were someone else. I must be going now.
Olfactory threat. I wonder what that could be.
No matter where you go, I'll find you. Because all I have to do is follow my nose.
I thought he
You
was going to threaten to
despise
fart.
me, don't you? Please don't kill me.
Don't move or I'll fart.
No. Please don't kill me. Semi-lenient offer. What?
You try holding up a bank like that, maybe. Nobody move or I'll fart.
Oh dear.
Give me my wallet and I promise I won't hurt you. At least not very much.
Why are you treating me like I'm some kind of criminal?
Stay at the office.
I don't know. Because you are one?
You're a cynical person, if you'll forgive my saying so.
Bogart retort.
Okay, I forgive you. Now would you please just hand over my wallet?
Here's your wallet. You will see I have spent very little of your money.
I think he's supposed to be doing some
Tell me,
terrible Peter
how
Lorre
did you
impression.
find me?
We can't.
Assertive.
I'll ask the questions. Why were you following me?
I was hired to follow you. I provide people with information through ways of my own.
Names.
People actually hire you? Who's the sap that had you following me?
I was hired by an old PI who called himself the Colonel. He paid me to follow you and report back on everyone I saw you talk to. He also wanted me to tell him if I saw you with a little statue of a bird. He told me very little else, though he said that he had to find out if you could be trusted. There, I have told you everything I know. Now let me go, and I shall not bother you again.
Seeing as the maps come up, I assume it wants us to go to the Colonel's office. Say, why the hell have you sent this person to spy on us?
Oh, there might be an affair going on, so I want to be careful.
Yes. Happens a lot in offices. Colonel, what are you doing with that chocolate pie?
The Colonel was my mentor in the detective biz. When I was a young, idealistic crime fighter, I didn't understand some of the Colonel's unethical PI methods. I reported the Colonel to the PI licensing board and his license was temporarily revoked. In the years since, I've come to understand and even occasionally use the Colonel's questionable methods, but we've never made up. I haven't seen the Colonel's office since we fell out 15 years ago. From the look of the exterior, the Colonel's kept it up nicely. I knock on the door and it swings open. The place is trashed.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to put off that trip to the Caribbean. Maybe permanently.
My God, what happened? Who did this to you?
The chameleon. He's some kind of shapeshifter. I swear he's the devil himself.
What did he want? Why did he attack you?
Oh, he thought I had it. When he found out I didn't, he tried to torture me into telling him where it was. Yeah, he got impatient, stuck a knife in my chest. I must have passed out. I didn't get enough sleep last night. Well,
What was he looking for?
the winter chip. The cult wants it. They're planning a doomsday party. They're afraid whoever's got the chip might stop them. You're gonna have to find it and get it to Capricorn. They know what to do with it.
But I don't know where to look. You gotta give me some help.
There's no time. There's a disc by the bookcase. It's got information on that winter chip. Don't fail me, Tex. I hope to God you've learned something after all these years.
Fly the colonel to the hospital and the attendants rush him into surgery, but won't tell me what his chances are. I know I should go and search the colonel's office for the disc he referred to, but I'm having a hard time keeping my eyelids popped open. I decide to go back to my office for a couple of hours of shut-eye. As I open the door, I catch a whiff of expensive perfume, then feel my jaw slam into a brick wall. When my vision clears, I'm seated across from a beautiful Oriental woman with matching goons on either side of me.
Good evening, Mr. Murphy. Please, have a seat.
Good-natured, I think we'll go for.
Gee, thanks. My dogs are really tired.
Yes, you've been very busy, haven't you? Let me introduce myself. My name is Eddie Ching.
Ah. Wishful thinking.
You're Eddie Ching? Sure hope you're not here to kill me.
That will depend on you, Mr. Murphy. I have learned that you were hired to steal a statuette from my apartment. I admire the skill you display in doing so, but I must now ask you to return the bird to me.
Pathetic groveling we'll go for.
Look, I swear on my mother's grave I don't have it. Someone mugged me last night and stole it. Please don't kill me. Please! I'll do anything, but don't kill me!
It's gone? You imbecile! Have you no idea what you've done? You were set up. The person who hired you belongs to a group so powerful, they may hold the fate of the world in their hands. The statuette is worthless, except to this cult. And I went to great lengths to keep it from them. And all it took was one idiotic PI to give these fanatics the talisman they need to loose the demons of hell upon the earth.
Slight embarrassment. Should we
lose the demons? This means let loose rather than lose. I don't know.
Where was it?
Which is
no, loose. Loose. L.
I thought she said
O-O-S-E.
lose. This must be the. I couldn't. Yeah. It sounded like she said lose.
Loose the demons of hell. Slight embarrassment.
I'm sorry. Who knew?
Don't mind.
You obviously don't understand what I'm saying. With the statuette, the cult will fulfill its prophecies, unleashing an unimaginable flood of destruction. The prophecy is supposed to be fulfilled in 6 days. If the statuette is not recovered before then, nothing will matter. We'll all be dead.
Curious.
You seem to know a lot about this cult and were able to get the statuette in the first place. Why don't you send some of your goons out and clear up the problem?
The cult knows about me. They tried several times to steal the statuette once they learned I had it. They will not allow me or my operatives to obstruct their plans. You, however, they do not consider to be a threat. The cult is behind the crusade for genetic purity. I don't know any more than what I've told you, except for the identity of the man who set you up. He is known as the Chameleon. If you can find him, you will be within reach of the statuette. You should realize that your blunder makes you responsible for 10 billion lives. Hope for your own sake that you can succeed where more powerful people cannot. Let this be a reminder to you not to repeat your mistakes. If you fail, I will see you in hell.
So, did he have the chip or not?
I never found out. My usual methods of persuasion weren't working, so I had to get a little more forceful. Next thing I know, his lights go out. I think I killed him.
Dead men don't help us. We've got to find out about that chip. If the Colonel didn't have the chip, then he probably sent it to Murphy. Stick around and keep tabs on him until the last second. But don't kill him. If the chip doesn't show up, make sure Murphy doesn't blunder into our path. If you find the chip, destroy it. Then you can do what you want with Murphy.
Maybe I need a career change. 2 days in a row waking up in a semi-conscious stupor is enough for anybody. My nose is so sore my eyes water when I inhale and all my front teeth shift slightly when I exhale. On top of all this, I found out that the world population could be annihilated because of me. That's just too much guilt to heap on a guy at this hour of the morning. Looks like I'm on my own. I'll need to find that disc the Colonel referred to. And what about that Countess? Was she on the level, or was she just feeding me a line?
So that's the start of day 4, which means we finished day 3. So thank you for watching. And it's goodbye from me, Marinedalek, and from Mr. String.
Yes, goodbye.
And from Zaros.
Goodbye, I guess. Maybe.
I'm just off to set fire to someone's hair.
Excellent. So, we'll let you know how that went next time. Goodbye.